So hi, welcome back to planetmack. This is something that's been on my mind for a little wee while, and this one is basically a short video. Latest thoughts on the joys of cheapness, collectability, owning stuff, and just quality stuff that's out there. Most of it retro. planetmack, my channel likes contemporary. I like contemporary music, I like new films, whatever it might be, contemporary art, whatever it might be. But also I love retro, number 2. So this is my brief thoughts. I'm going to try and do this in one go without any edits, so forgive me if I slip up or whatever though, you know. But here's my point. This short video is all about, like vinyl, me and thousands out there in either the vinyl community or whatever, collector obsessive community. We love collecting stuff, we love finding stuff, we love the hunt. One of my favourite programs, which has nothing to do with music or DVDs, films, is American Pickers. Those two guys who go across the states, and American Pickers is just a great show where they have a love for what they're doing. They have a knowledge of bygone era Americana, you know, cars, signs, antiques, whatever it might be. The same applies here in one of my passions, which is a love not only for the medium, which could be vinyl, it could be CD, it could be DVD, whatever. I like collecting stuff. Thousands of us out there like collecting stuff. But here's the point. DVDs. This particular video is about DVDs. And the cheapness, the bargain. DVDs or Blu-rays, even Blu-rays are coming down in price now. Gift shops, not gift shops, what we're talking about. Charity shops, and as we call them in the UK, they just are full at the moment in 2025 of bargain basement, great and classic DVD films, series, content. So in this short video I've put some images to reinforce that. Anyway, I went a few weeks ago to a local town with my 2 young daughters. We had a day out, and as we do, and we discovered, as we do, vinyl. DVDs are plenty in charity shops. I forget the American name now, forgive me, American guys and girls. Thrift stores, that's the word, thrift stores. And for months now I have been rediscovering the joys, in addition to vinyl collecting, and even and CDs as well, is of DVDs. And the hunt, it's a hunter-gatherer instinct, male or female I would say, that goes back thousands of years, where we just love going out and finding great stuff for a good price. So in a minute I'll whip around the camera and show you just a smidgen, a collection of stuff I've picked up in recent months. Whether it's comedy, art house, films, whatever it is, you know, great stuff. And the prices literally are 50 pence. For a box set, up to £1, £2 at most. You can't go wrong with that, as I've said in the past. In front of me I have box sets of Cheers, comedy, and not Friends, my goodness. Does anybody like Friends out there? That awful sitcom. Cheers, Frasier, classic films like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Passion of the Christ, The Piano. Analyse that. All sorts of amazing stuff for next to nothing. So, as is my wont, I'd welcome any comments, any thoughts on what your passions in terms of what discoveries you've found recently, vinyl, CDs or DVDs. It's all good. And this is goes back to what the guys in the series, the American Pickers, they have a passion for it because they want to retain what's quality. Now, obviously, there's DVDs like CDs and vinyl, where there's lots of rubbish that's released. But any of us who actually care about the culture, about the quality control, we are picking up stuff that matters, or we think is matter. Say in the music sphere, for me, it's classical. It's rare rock or psych or folk, or in my case also obscure electronica. And the same goes for DVDs and films and series. Because of the streaming series, the Netflix and Amazon and all these people, shows are pulled and they're deleted and sometimes edited. The Simpsons springs to mind, where certain episodes just have been deleted from their shows, from their streaming services, because it doesn't tick all the PC boxes, even though it's very salient and relevant. So in recent months, back to the story. I go to this town with my daughters, and we go to one of our favourite thrift stores, as you Yanks call it, or charity shops as us Brits call it. And it used to have a fascia, and the fascia has come off. Maybe they're replacing it with something else, but what's underneath it, and that's in the images on this short video, Blockbuster. There was a giant Blockbuster store in this relatively small town, and it just brought all those memories back, and it's a reminder. I thought, you know what, I'm going to do a video on my humble little channel for anyone who's interested, of not just Blockbuster, but the whole culture of going out, renting a movie, whether it's VHS or even betamax, a DVD and now Blu-ray, as opposed to sitting on your backside and just doing the lazy thing, which I understand. If you're tired, you've had a busy day and all that, you want to come in we all stream some stuff. But the love of seeking out and finding great films or series or documentaries of physical format like DVD or Blu-ray is still, for me, unmatched. And I have now got, like with my record collection, what I call about less is more. Always, as you Americans have heard on different guys say, all killer, no filler. And that's absolutely the point. I have maybe, I don't even know what it is, because I'm getting back into the DVD thing quite a big way, maybe 80 DVDs, which I curate, I pick. The rubbish goes out, it goes back in the bargain bins. But I've got some absolute classic movies that I either grew up with, like Star Wars, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, What's Up Doc, Woody Allen films, whatever it is for me, right? I've got them back in my life for next to nothing. I'm going to keep them, and also I'm playing them to my daughters, who are only 7 and 10, and I showed them E.T. recently. They'd never seen the film E.T. Now, as a kid, growing up in the 80s, E.T. was huge. And looking back now, 40 years on, I'm watching it there, sitting there with my girls, watching it with my girls, that I've been blessed with. And they loved it. I said to them, what's your score for E.T.? Expect them to go, yeah, it's okay, Dad, yeah. 10 out of 10, they loved it. And it's just indicative, I think, of what matters in culture. Now, we've got politics, we've got religion, identity politics and all that going on right now. But in terms of just the enjoyment, entertainment, quality stuff that's out there, DVDs, like vinyl, like CDs, even cassettes are coming back. People want that physical format. I don't think that could be argued with. Now, the majority of people have done a lot of research. Now Spinning, YouTube channel, that's good, that's a UK channel. Phil Aston, he goes into every week. Great statistics work there. Channel 33 RPM, another great channel. He goes into it in detail. But the majority was 80% or so in America and the UK, and most like Japan and European countries, most people still stream, whether it's films or music. However, there's still a significant percentage of people, I think it's 10 to 15%. That's why vinyl's come back. That's why the obsessives, maybe like myself and thousands of us out there, we like the hunt and collecting stuff, the media. So I'd love your comments. I do all this purely, it's on my days off. I'm looking out the window again to Liverpool. It's a cold February morning. I said that in the last video, it's still cold here in the UK. One day maybe I'll relocate to Miami, hey, you never know. But here's my thoughts. Here's some interesting, I hope, thoughts, some images. Anyone remember Blockbuster and all of those other DVD rental stores? Maybe they'll come back, hey, you never know. Anyway, thanks for your time, God bless, and cheers from Planet Mack. Cheers.